Well, I think winter's over. Everything's melting and it's gonna be nice and warm. It's supposed to rain on Thursday. Nice. Would be kind of sweet if we had one more nasty storm. Lots of snow, lots of ice. But I think we got enough work for a while. Lots of work everywhere for the trade, especially in the city here. Still looking good. Monday morning. I was a little worried that my clear coat was going to make this paint blow up, but it didn't. Pink Lady's looking good. The rest of the mask looking good. I really think I need to start being a little more artistic and start maybe doing some goalie masks. Not to this level, but if I could do like a one color mask, sure. Because I think most masks, they come either black or white, but I'm sure kids would like to be blue or red or whatever team colors they are. But I don't know. Maybe I will. Anybody got a kid who wants their mask painted one, maybe two colors? Nothing crazy like this, but something to get started. Definitely reach out. We got another one of those stands. This bumper's really flimsy and floppy, so I'm gonna get it up on the stand. And actually, you can use zip ties to hold this thing in, lock it in, and no matter what you do, you shake it, it's not gonna come off. Snip it off later. You're good to go. Assemble, send it on its way. Got that pushed up underneath there. It's not gonna go anywhere. Same on this side. Kind of wedged in there. A couple zip ties. Boom, ready to go, ready to paint. So I've got two of those, but I also have two of this style, which this is doors, hoods, but can also be used for bumpers. And you know, if I ever need to do more bumpers than two of them, I also have these two I can slap some bumpers on. So I could have 4 bumpers on stands like this quite easily, and I can just paint them, move them out easy without having to touch them. But might have put wheels on here, but it's not that bad just to grab it and go. Let's go. Got my adapter back. Now we can start spraying, but I need an adapter for the air regulator. But in the meantime, I can just steal another adapter off one of these guns. But that'll be the next one that I use. What am I spraying? Tomorrow I got the stuff to spray. We'll end up using that gun. Here's what we got lined up. Using the U-hook system to store the paint guns. Got my base gun, got a clear gun, got the new Porpoise. Gonna be trying that out. There's my Meiji Finder core that I use for primer, 1.5 HVLP. There's my DeVilbiss GPG, it's a 1.2 for finer metallics. Fuji spray, this thing is awesome. For solvent-borne stuff, I really like it for that. Does a really good job with everything, but I prefer this solvent-borne. Segola, this thing is an absolute fire hose. If you want to lay down a ton of clear to glass it out, that's the one. High build primer, it's a 2.3, and then this is can be a 1.5 or 1.8. Have it as a 1.8 because now I'm using this with a 1.5 for primer, but I kind of have options of how I want to spray my primer, kind of like normal all the way up to heavier and heaviest. But yeah, there's my U-hook stuff holding all these guns up. Check us out. We got the Porpoise PRD 715, fresh out of the box. Just gave it a quick clean. Went sealer, base coat, and clear coat. Look at these results. It's a 1.3 gun. I'm actually very amazed by these results. I'm really happy with how it looks. But yeah, that's old Blue right there. You're my boy, Blue. I think this is going to be a really, really good gun once I fully dial it in. For those that use the Luma Sun Pro Light and you just got yourself a Porpoise PRD 715, the Fuji Spray MPV8, it's a similar gun setup. As you can see, the fan pattern is adjusted on the side. Now this is the adapter for this gun specifically. It does fit around the air cap perfectly. It just doesn't fit perfectly right there. But once you get the light on, it doesn't really make a difference at all. It is very sturdy on there. Really don't have anything to worry about falling off. So if you do end up having this gun, definitely pick up a light. If you're going to pick up a light, you want the adapter for the new adapter for the Fuji spray. Fits on this gun perfectly. I know it sucks and people hate doing it, but you have to scuff in here really good. Your paint's always gonna peel around your edges. Make sure you get in here really good, especially these door handle pockets where there's a handle opening and closing. There's lots of movement. People are always touching it. Do not want it to fail right here. That shiny bit means there's no scratches there. There's no scratches. You don't have adhesion. If you don't have adhesion, you're gonna have a bad time. Pro tip, when you got a repair, you're blending within the panel, prep your blend area, 800 gray pad, so that tomorrow after this primer dries, you've already done your prep. All you do is got to prep a small area, and it's way more efficient that way. Chances are, if you're waiting for body filler to dry and you do everything start to finish, kind of like what we do here, you have downtime. You have 5-10 minutes just to start prepping. If you aren't prepping while your filler is drying, you are wasting time and you are losing money. It always seems like the more you watch filler dry, the longer it takes, so just keep busy and everybody's happy. Here's a good example. Here's the fender for this vehicle. Ooh, look at that. I still gotta sand this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask up the door and start priming while that's drying in between coats. I can start sanding and scuffing this thing down. There's how you prime your first coat, your biggest one, your second one, in the middle, your last coat being the smallest one yet, creating a pyramid, stacking it up. If you go the other way and start small and go big, your overspray that's right here, you're now priming over top of that, and that doesn't always have the best adhesion. So if you do like a pyramid, when you start prepping, that stuff goes away and you're left with maximum adhesion all the way through.